Hello everyone, my name is Shadow, and I'll be your entertainer this evening. I'm going to be playing some more of Tales of the Shire today, and hopefully impressing the appraiser, who is supposed to be deciding whether Bywater is a village during one of these days. Got a letter last time from Morlo saying that the appraiser is going to be in town, so hey, we hit all the rules. So if he says we're not a village, not sure what else we can do. There we go. Yep, there it is. The assessor's coming, so he's at the shop with Nora and Fosco to figure out what to do with that. I also got about 1,000,000 different things of furniture that I just have not been dealing with. As I keep not having space in my pockets. Oh, apparently this was a new one. Oh, good. Morning, Amaranth. That was a lovely meal. I'll have months of stories now and happy memories. Got you something nice so you can have a happy memory too. Ooh, some fabric. And a bed, of course. I actually might use that bed. That one looks nice. Sandy man. Bitter about it, as always. Did he give me a peach? That meal you served yesterday suited me very nicely. I have to say I'm quite surprised. Obviously, you use only the finest flour. That's my flour, Hobbit, in case you didn't get what I was on about. Sent me an apricot. Okay, so it wasn't something I could pick up off the ground. Willow, always very kind. Still won't admit that I'm a clever hobbit. But my backpack's full anyways. So let's maybe just go drop off some of that food in the pantry. So that we won't have letters just sitting in our backpack forever. I can't imagine how it stays good like that. Alright, so then from young Tom. Hello, Amaranth. I usually forget what I've eaten, but I can't. Okay, so they don't get very creative with their responses. So then I've invited Farmer Cotton, who wants sour food, and Rosie, who wants bitter. And Old Noakes is a little upset that we haven't invited them recently. So we'll have to invite Old Noakes soon. I keep forgetting that my front door is open now. It's a shame this one doesn't fit. That's the wrong tool. Oh. Oh, I don't think I had flowers growing in this pond before. Or if I did, I am very unobservant. Which is much more likely the case than having suddenly grown flowers in between streams. Alright, so I need a bitter and a sour meal. Can finally make one of these, so I kind of want to. So that's a good bitter meal. Let's stick with brown taters, just so we don't accidentally turn it sour. Need these pretty smooth. And very tender. Ooh, can add some rosemary. Sure, why not? We'll stick with none for this. I think that's good. And just throw those ones in there. And there we go. Very textured. So then we just need sour, I think it was. Of course, I could just go actually look. That's why I've got the letters right here. Bitter and sour, yes. Got bitter, I just need sour. I might be able to get away with this one being sour. Go back here. Use an apricot instead of a currant. I've got a currant for the berries. We've got a sour tart. Perfect. And now we can have breakfast. course, if I'd just checked my pantry, I would have known I'd already had both of those meals, but hey. Oh, it's covering her face. One of the major joys of hobbits is when the food is bigger than them. And they'll still eat it all. Alright. Let's pick up our recipes. Ooh, we got jam. Recipes for jam. Nice. Now let's go catch up with your father. Hello, Farmer Cotton. I would also like my recipe from you if you don't mind. Oh, more planting. That's very good. I do probably need to get more seeds at some point. Someone picked up the head. And it's up. Nice. I mean, it's... Hello. It's definitely not the, Oh, I responded! I've never seen myself respond to an NPC before. Well, I mean, not like like a really NPC, not like the ones who you can actually interact with. The ones who you get what I mean, like this guy. If I go up and press E on him, nothing happens. That's what I mean. But yeah, the wolf's head kind of looks nice. Wonder what this guy's on about with the whole Hobbiton thing. I'm sure I'll find out in a second. Hello. Amaranth, we were just talking about you. Oh boy. Orlo has some exciting news. The Michel Delving Assessor's coming today. Oh, great. I know, we've done everything the rules have asked us. You've set up the clubs and created our new bywater dish. And there's that really interesting wolf's head above the gate. And the assessor is arriving this morning. Farmer Cotton's been rushing around like a chicken. This is Bywater's big day, he said. Everything has to be perfect. I'm sure I saw him polishing his carrots. Amaranth, why don't you go see if Farmer Cotton needs some help? Yeah, I can do that. I'll come with you. So will I. There will be some questions about the rules. This ought to be a little interesting. Meet Farmer Cotton by the Bywater sign. But he's over here at his stand. He's over here with cabbage sprout seeds. And pumpkin seeds, and squash seeds, and tater seeds. Actually use more taters. Why were there 2 sets of brown tater seeds? Hmm. Well, it's not this sign. That's not a sign, that's a gate, but sure. Farmer Cotton. Ah, good timing, Hobbit. Oh! Mr. Assessor, can I introduce you to one of our more recent arrivals of Bywater? Amaranth Goodenough. I'm pleased to meet you. Oh yes, pleased to meet you, Amaranth Goodenough. You're here already. Yes, I was taking my time, but Farmer Blossom here hurried me. Cotton, not Blossom. Farmer Cotton, Mr. Assessor. Don't say a word, Sandyman. I didn't say anything. Well, I expect you'll want to look around the village and see how well we run everything. Before we start, do you have any questions? Yes. Why do you have a hedgehog on your gate? A hedgehog? Where? Up there. It's not a hedgehog, Mr. Assessor, it's a wolf. A wolf? Are you sure? Yes, definitely. We went around and asked just about everyone. Oh, well, if you've checked it, it must be right. Wolves look different around here, I suppose. But my next question is why? Why a wolf's head? Because we have to have one. It's in the rules, Mr. Assessor. Above the gatehouse, a wolf head be hungen. Be hungen? No one talks that way anymore. How old are your rules? Very old. They're that good. It's not a lot of use now. What do you mean? Those rules, ancient and just, were given to us by the king. The land could be dangerous then. Rules helped keep us safe. But that was a long time ago. Hobbits generally do the right thing and don't like to be told what to do. It is why these are the rules of the Shire now. I'll have a look at that in a minute. These rules say that a good Hobbit village must have animals well kept and orderly, waters running clean and pure, and hobbits engaged in happy work. Well, perhaps our wolf's head has proved to be a bit unnecessary. Complete waste of time. But let me escort you to my farm. I think you'll find some well-kept and orderly animals there. Run ahead to the farm and check all is well. I'll make sure the assessor takes a long way there. I'll see you there. I get the feeling there's gonna be some problem with young Chom. What's with that look, Sandyman? Yeesh. Bird, are you sure that's the correct direction? I'm trusting you, because you know this place better than me. I honestly forgot this little clearing existed. Oh, hey, Rosie. What happened to the fence? The assessor needs to see a well-maintained farm. I better fix this straight away. Mr. Assessor, how lovely to see you. You look a bit hot. Are you alright? Everything's fine here. As you can see, the animals are well kept and orderly. Oh yes, very good. It's how we like to do things around Bywater, Mr. Assessor. Why don't I show you the rest of the farm? Why do you look like you've run halfway around the village? Try and make a good impression, Amaranth. I think Amaranth might have had a few problems. Nothing I couldn't manage. Good work, good enough. This is all going very well. Now you head off to Old Ruby's Pond. The assessor wants to see where the water runs clean and pure. I'll go there now. Hi, Rosie.
Huh?
Just saying hi. I'm pretty sure that bird just flew into the ground. Give me those. Sweet is the sound of falling rain and the brooks that leap from hill to plain, but better than the rain or rippling streams. Mr. Noakes, what are you doing? What does it look like? I have no idea. Having a wash. Why now? It's wash day. Why are you wearing your clothes? It's laundry day too. The assessor's coming. Right now. You have to get out. Can't get out. Why not? I haven't got any trousers on. Yes, you do. I can clearly see you've got trousers on. The Michel Delving Assessor wants to see the waters running clean and pure. Instead, he'll see you. What will you say to him? Hello? You have to get out. Where are your trousers? Beyond that rock. The squirrels might have grabbed them. Little monsters. I'll go and find them. Oh boy, Mr. Why are you like this? Farmer Cotton, why are you here right now? You're supposed to be showing around the assessor, not... Weren't you meant to be looking for my trousers? I'm getting cold. Okay. So they're not near that rock. Yes, I am trying to find your trousers. Hi, Lily. Oh, they're just hanging on the rock. Here are your trousers, Mr. Noakes. What are you doing out of the water? I remembered I'm already wearing trousers. Look, it's our friend Amaranth. Good enough. What are you doing here? And why are you holding old Noak's trousers? I'm helping him. But he's already wearing trousers. Yes, Noak's here likes to wear two pairs of trousers, don't you? Does he? Do I? Oh, old Noak's. Yes, we've all had lots of fun talking about old Noak's trousers. But you want to see hobbits at work, don't you? Let me take you to my shop, Mr. Assessor. Sandyman, where'd you spring from? We've been the millers here for many generations, since the founding of Bywater. How interesting. It would be an honor to welcome you to our humble home. Thank you, Mr. Sandyman. Please lead on. I was going to show you our village shops. Would you like to see a bridge? I'll come with you. There's no need, good enough. Why don't you wait here with Farmer Blossom? Rude. That's Sandyman. Right. Go and stop Sandyman getting to his home. Is that a good idea? It's an excellent idea. I just don't know how. How about getting that old cart stuck on Hobbiton Road? Sandyman wouldn't get past that. You have to go back to the Bywater Square. Good idea. Orlo, Amaranth, run ahead and block that road. Oh boy. Alright. Come on, Orlo. How the heck am I supposed to... How are we supposed to be getting ahead of Sandyman and the Assessor? Oh. Conveniently placed cart. That they definitely can't just walk around. It's not moving. Too heavy. Where's Sandyman's horse? Princess? We haven't got time to find her. There's nothing for it, Amaranth. Go down the road and stop Sandyman. Ow. I don't know. I'm sure you'll think of something. What are you gonna do? I'll try to think of a way to move this cart. Okay. Oh, hello. Mr. Assessor, Mr. Sandyman. How pleasant to see you again. What do you want, good enough? Wanted to talk to you about... Yes? Mr. Sandyman's lovely flower. Really? What's so special about it? It makes the best pastry. It certainly does. You're a very sensible hobbit, my friend good enough. But it's too expensive. Don't listen to them, they're cracked. You just said they're very sensible. It comes and goes very quickly. Now step aside, hobbit. I hurt my leg. What's the matter? I've twisted it. Twisted what? My bone. You twisted your bone? How is that even possible? Perhaps you should see a healer. Yes, keep wasting your time like this and I'll set Delphinium onto you. Why don't you make yourself useful? I will. I'll run up and put your kettle on, Mr. Sandyman, for a nice cup of tea. Oh dear. And now I'm running on a supposedly twisted bone. Orlo, you've blocked the road. Huh? Only with these bags of flour. Didn't think of anything else to do. What have you done? What's happened? We're loading the cart. But the cart was loaded already. Well, if the cart was loaded already, why are these sacks on the road? Good point. I think you're mistaken, Mr. Sandyman. What? No. Yes, thank you for the help, Proudfoot. You know what I'm thinking, Mr. Sandyman? We should stop wasting time and go to my home. I came here to see hobbits engaged in happy work, and that is exactly what I've seen. There's no need to visit your home, Mr. Sandyman. I've seen enough. Let's go back to your hedgehog statue. Poor Fosco put so much effort into that wolf's head. Honestly, though, if they'd just taken a different path, they would have seen so many more hobbits on the way. And quite frankly, it's a little bit faster of a path. At least in my opinion. Gather round, everyone. The assessor is ready to officially announce the Bywater's village. Now, I'm not going to make a big speech. That's excellent. What a good speech. Thank you, Farmer Cotton. Hang on a minute, Sandyman. I want to say how proud I am of everyone today. And now you have. Hurrah. Let's get to the announcement. Thank you. Firstly, can I just say how lovely it was to meet you all? That's nice of him. Bywater's a lovely place, and you should be proud of it. Hooray! Now it's time for me to announce my decision. After careful consideration, it's gonna say no. I can tell you that Bywater is not bunk. Oh no! Is he supposed to be lying down like that? Oh dear, he's out cold. He was going to say that we're not a village. Yes, but he didn't actually say it, did he? As long as we keep him in Bywater, we have a chance to change his mind. Poor thing. Let's carry him over to the Green Dragon and into a nice soft bed. Good idea, my love. And keep him cooped up there for as long as we need. Well done today, hobbits. We really showed the assessor what Bywater is capable of. Well then. Ugh. Gotta love accidental bodily injury as a method of preventing unfortunate news. Oh, not what I meant to click. Hold on to the fish, I think. And hold on to the rest of those. I haven't actually looked at Hobson's. Yes, I am here. What do you actually have? You have the... Of course you would. You have spices. As much as I really don't want to buy anything from him. I'm pretty sure spices are going to be important from here. Oh, my backpack's full. This whole time, that was how I get spices. I was expecting him to just have, you know, junk. Like the fork. I mean, his whole thing is that he's a scammer. I'll move that once I get that whole section unlocked. But for now, that should do. Okay, so brown onions like eggplants, dislike this green pumpkin. Don't seem to mind orange pumpkins though, which is good. Alright. It's not too bad. Oh, I should send out invitations for the morning as well. I know Old Notes is getting disgruntled, so I need to make sure they're on the list. Makes sense, they're only at 2. Marigold essentially just goes with them. Because they were at the same time. I'll need to do Hobson. I could do all 3 if I just go to Delphinium's place. That does mean I need to make more food, but lucky, they will be craving something I already have made. And I've got a pretty good amount of stuff that I can't make, so... including one of Noix's cravings, so that's good. 2 of Noix's cravings. Noix just likes fish. Got to empty my darned backpack. This is quite a pantry. I'm pretty sure at least some of the meat in it has been kept since the beginning of summer. Very impressive for a pantry to do that. Hi, Cal. Thanks for the lurk. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you enjoy the stream. I've noticed this little wooden bird carving. It's very cute. I wonder if all of these are carvings. Like, you could just go get pine cones. Or you could carve out pine cones from wood. I can't imagine why you would want to carve pine cones from wood, and you could just go get actual pine cones. For fun, I guess. I do wonder, because I'm clearly right on top of a house right now. Does that get annoying for hobbits? Have people walking on top of your house? Or is there like enough grass and dirt and stuff in the way? So there's also a lake on top of the house. And speaking from experience of trying to keep a pond for a while, this would evaporate if there wasn't some natural water processes going on here. Which makes me wonder if this is leaking into the inside of the house somehow. Or maybe that's how Willow and Daisy have their running water for the house? Because they clearly use it for a water well for the saw. But there's no obvious inlet. It is a very shallow set waterway, though. I would still drain probably at least maybe 10 gallons. That's a very rough estimate, though. Which would be very hard for it to naturally refill. Unless there is something refilling it, like an underwater stream, maybe? Yes, I see that you're... Oh, did I just pass out? I got so distracted trying to figure out how that pond worked that I passed out for the first time. Whoops. Imagine Willow just finds someone passed out on her rooftop in the morning. Whoops. Well. I officially have less time in the day today. Which is very representative of how actually staying up late tends to work out for... Yeah. It's actually a lot of what I'm dealing with right now. And I've been up all night for a few days. Trying to fix that. We'll get there eventually. Oh boy. Yes, I fell asleep or low. Good morning, Amaranth. I found you asleep last night, so I took you back to bed in my wheelbarrow. Aww. How nice of him. Orlo's a good person. If you go to bed late, you'll wake up late and miss some lovely morning. Come say hello from Farmer Cotton, inviting me to be friends. And Rosie Cotton. Love to hear about Breathe next time you're visiting the farm. It's where I usually am most days. And got flour from Farmer Cotton. Onions from Rosie. Rosie thinks we need to sort out the assessor. Dad said to come down to the Green Dragon to meet him and Ma'am. Supposedly there's some sort of business to take care of before the assessor wakes up. He's in a right state. Please come down as soon as you can. First, meals. Old Nox wants sour. Marigold wants spicy. And Hobson wants sour. Alright. Two sour, one spicy. Well, I've got some sour stuff. No spicy. I'm pretty sure I can make this one spicy. Just don't think I have what I need to make it spicy. Oh, I do. So I think if I do this and then I use spices, I should be able to make it spicy. Yeah, it's spicy now. And since we're traveling, this needs to go in my backpack. I might be able to make a sour fish pie. Yeah. Just for old Noaks. Still cannot crisp. Why do I have the mixing bowl if I can't use it on anything? Backpack's full. Okay, I can fix that. Actually, we're gonna sell the peaches, so keep the wild beef, keep the truffles. Fancy flour and onion can stay. And we'll take the Tuckborough picklets. I think that's good. So the meal's up on Delphi's house. Does feel a little weird having a meal on top of someone's house that you haven't invited them to. It's a very pretty place, though. So now, how do I get on top of Delphi's house? Ah, just up here, I think. Yeah. Nice. Fish pie for Noix. Spicy. Who wanted spicy? That'll be you. Oh, I see. You are very excited. And Tucker piglets. 11 C's at Delphinium's rooftop. Woo. Three's Company host a 3-hobbit meal. Nice. And gotta get my recipes. Always gotta get my recipes. Or shallots. Also very helpful. Though it seems that only Marigold had recipes. Unfortunate. Well, off to the Green Dragon then. Hello. Oh, I forgot I got a new outfit last time. Should actually stop at home and change into it. See if we like it. May as well, we're not that far off from home. Let's see. Got this and a pair of trousers. Not sure about the shirt. Just doesn't really go with it, does it? No, we're not wearing the cape. I like the skirt, I'm not sure about the shirt. We'll try it on for a while, just to see. Maybe a different hairdo will help. Where's the hair? That's just Willow's hair. Eh. I'll leave it at that for now, but I think I'm gonna grab a different shirt while I'm out. And quite possibly just end up changing back to my original outfit. Morning, Farmer Cotton. Not gonna talk just yet. Hello, Nora. Maybe this one. The green would go well with another green, I think. It is a more expensive one, though. Ooh, or this patterned waistcoat. Let's go for the patterned waistcoat, I think. Yeah, I can't sell it back. Let's run back and change real quick before we go to the Green Dragon. Green Dragon stays open all day. Yeah, I think that's alright. It's at least better, I think, than the other one. I might still change the pants back. But that's mostly because I don't like the way that the skirt fits. Never been too fond of bulky skirts. Oh, hello, Orlo. Almost didn't see you there. It's good to see you as well. Hello, everyone. Hello, Amaranthula. The situation with the Assessor is worrying us. Oh no, is the Assessor getting worse? No, they're getting better. That's what's worrying us. That knock on the head put him out of sorts for a few days. Then he started saying he wanted to go back to Michel Delving. I told him he wasn't better, but he insisted. So I got Delphinium to come and give him some of her remedies. Was that a good idea? It was a great idea. He got 10 times worse and hasn't gotten out of pits since. Poor Delphinium. That poor thing looked really upset. I can imagine. Must be hard for Delphinium, her mother being such a good healer. Rose Brandybuck was the finest healer in West Farthing, so I'm told. Might be a bit hard on the girl, but things are desperate. We have to keep the assessor in Bywater. Nora's read that new book of rules. What did she say we need to do? We need a village postman or a sheriff, and we need to hold a festival. With a very important person as a guest. And all this has to be done before the assessor leaves Bywater. Only this morning, he tells me he's got to go. Somewhere called the Post Hole.
Yeah.
I know where that is. It's just off the road on the way to Frogmorton. What does he want to go there for? He's the Michel Delving postman, isn't he?
Ooh.
Letters need to be collected and taken to the next post hole. It's very important. Can one of us do it for him? We'll keep him in Bywater for another few days. I know where these post holes are. I could do it. What about Bywater? Got letters and messages to take all around the village. I'm too busy. I guess I'll do it.
Yeah.
Then I officially name you voluntary assistant postman. Welcome. Thank you.
Ooh.
Got some messages and some parcels. The names are written on the front. Better get going, Orlo love. I'll tell the assessor it's all taken care of. Thank you, Amaranth. I'll see you soon. Oh boy. Oh, I get to go see Neffy first. Heck yeah. Neffy's a darling. If there were romance options in this game, I think I'd pick Neffy. Oh, I don't get to actually see Neffy? Neffy's not here. I wonder when she'll be back. This parcel comes from the Blue Mountains, and the dwarves. It's so light and so carefully wrapped. I'm told dwarves can make beautiful and delicate things. This package proves it. Oh, and there's also another thing with young Tom. Can I stop now? If you wish, the work is finished. But you are not happy. I don't think I want to do this sort of work. I'm sorry, Neffy. Do not feel shame. You have done well, young Tom. I have, but you needed my help. I am a dwarf. I do not need help to run a forge. I never did. Then why did you ask me? A dwarf learns truth through work. The truth you learned is that the forge is not your home. You did all this so I could learn that I don't want to be a smith? Yes. What about your water wheel? Is it even broken? Of course it isn't broken. It will never break. It is made by me. Thank you. You are a fine hobbit, young Tom Cotton. At your service, Neffy. Ah. Neffy is good. She's also tall. I mean, compared to a hobbit, that is. Next is Sandyman. Just had to do my favorite person, and then my least favorite person. At least I know where everyone is now. Mr. Sandyman, got a package for you. Why have you got it? Where's the half-wit? Don't call Orlo a half-wit. I speak as I find, that's all. There's nothing wrong with being honest. Do you want this parcel or not? Yes, give it here. What is it anyway? It's a catapult. My boy Ted wanted one. It's good for shooting stones at things. He likes to see what happens when things break. He has an inquiring mind. Delightful. Goodbye, Mr. Sandyman. Next is Old Noakes, who is actually somewhat delightful. Hello, Old Noakes. Just gonna go deliver a parcel. I'm sure we will talk once you get there. Whoops, ran into a wall. Very common problem. Sure, everyone runs into walls every once in a while. Oh, that's a creative mailbox. Hello, Mr. Noakes. Got some post for you. What happened to Orlo? He's doing important work for the assessor. Is he now? Good to hear. He's got some fine qualities, that lad. It's about time folks around here realized it. I agree. Has he got fine qualities? Need something done? Ask Orlo. But you never need to truly ask him. He does it anyway. Want something done in the middle of the night? In pouring rain? He'll do it. Won't ask anything for it. Suppose you're right. Where's my parcel? It's here. It's quite soft and squishy. Probably fish. Ragworms. It's bait. Vicious things. They'll bite through anything. Mr. Fishy loves them. But they're good at escaping. Might want to check your pockets. Goodbye, good enough. Well, apparently I might have worms in my pockets. Next up is Rosie, who's at Cotton Farm. Be approximately this way-ish. Lots of mushrooms out here. Definitely not getting distracted by foraging. And here we are. Hello, Rosie. Got a delivery for you. Where's Orlo? He's helping the assessor. He'll be back tomorrow. Got a small package for you. It's from Hobbiton. I told Gaffer Gamgee about our gardening club. He said he'd send me one of his prized seeds. Mr. Gamgee's boy Sam has written me a message.
Oh.
Only 2 words. Hello, Rosie. Oh. That's nice of him. See you later, Amaranth. Think she needs to be alone with that message for a little while. Young love. Anyway, next is Delphi. So back the way I came. Need to make sure I actually get home tonight, though. See, the one downside to the birds is that they don't realize I can walk across places that don't have paths. Makes it a lot quicker. Aw, Delphi isn't here. That's strange, she's always around. Mrs. Cotton said she was upset. I hope she's alright. Poor Delphi. A little bit worrying, that. There's berries up there. Cannot get through. Probably go to bed instead of going all the way to the Green Dragon. I don't know if time passes while I'm in cutscenes. I'll deal with that part tomorrow. I do need to send out an invitation as well. That should be an easy enough thing, though. I really don't remember who's next on the list, though. Could do Neffy. Just for the heck of it. I can't invite Orlo. He's not... Unless I'm just blind here, Orlo's not here. Oh, that's sad. Maybe we'll invite Fosca then? Alright, off to sleep. pumpkin grew. And my backpack's full. I don't know if this saves any water, or if I'm just being efficient by doing 2 at a time. But I feel like it's gotta have some effect. Alright, Marigold wants to have chat. Hobson has sent me a poster. Marigold sent me a fish. And booze. Must have been a pretty good meal to send booze. Got a bench from Noix. Nephi wants spicy food again. And Fausto wants bitter. Alright, I should still have a bitter meal available. But for spicy... Oh, she likes this anyway. And he likes... I don't know if I can make this bitter, but I kind of want to make it anyway. Oh, I could make this spicy, actually. I kind of want to save spicy for her, though. If I turn this bitter, will it... I've got plenty of rosemary. I should give it a try. Oh, I just needed it a little more tender. But yeah, the cheese is dominating. Then let's do black pepper on this. basically gotta get this as tender as it goes. It still wasn't enough. And it's spicy. Honestly, though, the fact that I can get it as tender as it goes and it still isn't good enough, that kind of sucks. Yeah, that should be good. That's cheese bread for him, just one of his cravings. And spicy mutton for her. Excellent. I wonder, when Neffy gets invited to a hobbit meal, since she doesn't eat as much as a hobbit does since she's a dwarf. Or no, dwarfs still eat quite a lot. But my thought is, does she still plan for breakfast and second breakfast and 11Zs and lunch and tea and supper and like all like 20-ish meals? Or does she have only like 3 larger meals? And then if she gets invited to one, does she like wait for one? So I reckon with hobbits, they can basically just eat all of their meals as normal. And then whatever meal they're invited to, they can basically just attend the meal and then that is whatever meal was next. Hi, Neffy. At your service, Neffy. Pork slices. Ooh. Neffy is always reliable for getting a meat dish. I'm still here because this is my house, Neffy. People seem very confused about that. I am getting used to the outfit, though. This one's not so bad. I'm glad I got a different shirt, though. And that bird is perched on nothing. Anyway, we're back. Mr. Assessor, how are you feeling? Still feeling rather poorly. Oh dear, how sad. But I had to get up and say thank you to young Orlo. No need for that, Mr. Assessor. I was just helping out. You got the Michel Delving post moving again. You did a fine job, as good as any postman in the Shire. Isn't that nice? Well done, Orlo. And so, as the mayor's representative, I'm going to officially appoint you as postman of Bywater. Nice. Wonderful. Bless my barley. I can't be the official postman. It's an important job. And no better hobbit to do it. We believe in you, Orlo. Do we? We do. We do. But I don't have time to be the postman. I'm too busy delivering the post. But you're already a fine postman, Orlo. What are you talking about, Amaranth? All I do is get the deliveries done. Every day. On time. Without missing anyone. Oh, hang on. I see your point. Oh, Orlo, you precious hobbit. And so I am delighted to appoint you the official postman of Bywater. Thank you. And furthermore, your home shall now be called the Bywater Post Office. Well, this is a surprise and no mistake. You know, this has made me feel positively cheerful. I think I'm well enough to go back to Michel Delving. Oh, I don't think you should do that. You look very pale. Very pale. You should get yourself looked at. We'll get Delphinium over. She can give you another one of her remedies. I'd rather not. Well, in that case, you'd better go back to bed. I'll help you, Mr. Assessor, love. That was close. I couldn't bring Delphinium again. I don't know what she's got to. She wasn't at home. It's concerning. That's unusual for Delphi. That's what I thought. She was upset when her remedy didn't work. You'd think she'd be used to it by now. I'll keep an eye out for her. Both eyes if we can spare them. See you later, Farmer Cotton. Ooh, we got some oats. Well, we're apparently going to be waiting a couple days, so we may as well fill out some of the extra tales. I think I've got one for Cotton. Gotta go sell some stuff to him anyway. Gee, you really get here fast when it's normal hours. But not when someone's calling you. Actually, I'm not gonna sell the turnips. Good day to you. Let's go for a walk. Indeed. I have a small gift for you. A chicken. Huh? But I can't give it to you here. Young Tom might see me. It's awfully attached to our chicken. Is young Tom? But you could do with a good chicken. And we've got too many of the blasted things. So if you happen to find a chicken at your home, remember, I didn't say anything. Why is he called Young Tom? That's who he is. I'm Tom Cotton, so he's Young Tom. He'll make a fine Farmer Cotton one day. What about Rosie? What about her? Will she make a fine Farmer Cotton one day? Rosie? She can't be a farmer, she's a girl. She can still be a farmer. I don't always understand your brie humor, but that one is really funny. I get the feeling he's not taking this very seriously. Chicken coop unlocked. You can now take care of a chicken and harvest eggs in your garden. Feed your chickens by adding edible food to their troughs, such as grains, seeds, or nuts. Food will be eaten, and the next day an egg will be waiting for you in the coop. The more delicious the feed, the more delicious the egg. Your chicken will eat all the feed you give it, but overfeeding them will not provide benefits. The more consistently you feed your chicken, the higher the chance of a more delicious egg. Missing a day of feeding will break this streak and annoy them, causing them to not lay any eggs for a day and maybe even chase you around the garden. Oh dear. So I guess I have a chicken now. Young Tom, do you know your dad's giving away your chickens? Okay, thought you should know. Let's see, we've got Rosie and Marigold then. I think Marigold's just through here-ish. Yeah, there she is. Hello, Orlo. Was hoping I'd see you. Hello, lovely. Was thinking we should have a chat sometime. Like that, Marigold. I wanted to say hello, but we've spoken already. We should have a chat just for the sake of it. We're hobbits, aren't we? Not big people. Sorry, but I'm busy. You're not listening properly, Hobbit. Slow down. Have a talk. Alright then. Did you like the prancing pony? It was good. But not enough. I know that feeling. This was my home, and I wanted to come back. I wanted a new home, and now I have one. Welcome to Bywater, lovely. If you're planning a meal, you're welcome to start inviting folks to the Ivy Bush. The Ivy Bush is more homely than the Prancing Pony, but not as busy. I think it will suit you nicely. Thank you, Marigold. Woo. Got one more place to host a meal. And then there's Rosie. Need to go talk to. It was probably at the farm. It was sparkly. Well, that's a close-up. I'm not going to throw them out. Your things are cluttering up the shop. Is everything alright? Yes, if only my brother would stop nagging me. It's been 6 months. If you were going to do it, it would have happened already. No. Well, if you don't throw it out, I will. It's off-putting to the customers. It's bad enough at home, but our shop? You don't understand. You don't understand what? How is it somehow important to cover ourselves in clutter? You know what? I'm fed up with this. You wouldn't understand even if I told you. Sigh. Sorry, Amaranth. Good enough. You probably just wanted to buy something. No, I was literally just here for the drama. Unlike most hobbits, I am very invested in drama. And random floating birds. Suppose we should pick up some nuts, since that's apparently what we are feeding our chickens with. Alright, now where is Rosie? Another sparkle. Oh, hello, you two. So how's the flour coming? Mr. Sandyman said he'd deliver it today. All 20 stacks? Sacks? They arrived this morning. Oh, hello, my love. Didn't see you there. That Sandyman kept asking questions about a giant pie that everyone eats together. I think he might be going craft. We've long suspected, dear. Yes, it's definitely him being cracked and not a certain mischievous child. He's normally quite helpful when I go buy his flour. What do you mean when you go buy the flour? Mom buys flour for Mr. Sandyman all the time. What? Why do you do that? Where else am I supposed to get it? bum for long?
Hmm.
Have you ever wondered where all your pies come from? Not really. So why do you send me out to get it? Because it makes you talk to Sandy Man. And one day I hope you two will see enough of each other to be friends. Why should I want to do that? Nothing in it for me. You could have more pies, Dad. Good point. Maybe I should give it some thought. Exactly. Hi, Rosie. It's actually here for you. Let's talk for a moment. Hello, Amaranth. Shall we go for a walk? What was it like living in Bree? I liked it. Met a lot of travelers.
Uh-huh.
You get travelers here. Hobbits mainly. Dwarves sometimes. The big folk don't stop much. Hobbits from out of the Shire? Mainly from Buckland, wherever that is. Have you not traveled anywhere? My dad reckons there's no point. He says that Bywater's the best place in the whole Shire. Wait, do you have jam? I might have. I like jam. I'll swap you for some flower seeds. Why flower seeds? Because I reckon Bree flowers are the same as Bywater flowers. Might remind you of home. Thank you, Rosie. I will swap with you. That's good. I like to swap things with my friends. And hobbits I like.
Uh-huh.
I best get going. Mom will be worried. Thank you for talking to me, Amaranth. So which one am I? Am I a friend or am I just a hobbit you like? Also, does Farmer Carton really think his daughter stays home on a farm all day and doesn't do any of the farming? While him and young Tom are off in the shops all day? Like, clearly someone's upkeeping the farm and it's not him or his son. And Lily Cotton is busy manning the Green Dragon. Do you think the plants just keep themselves? How long has he been under the delusion that his farm just upkeeps itself? And that bird is still stuck there. Starting to get worried about it. Oh wait, no, I need those. Yeah, I'm here, Hobson. Only because I know you have what I need. You haven't restocked what I'm actually looking for. But I guess I'll buy some cinnamon instead. And maybe another lemon. Guess I'll go check on the chicken now. May as well. Need to also drop off all the stuff I just got. Ah, yep, there he is. Hello. Said there's no benefit to overfeeding him, so I may as well hold on to the rest of them. And I cannot pet you for some reason. In fact, the fact that you are deliberately avoiding me is interesting. You ran at me when there was no food. And now you avoid me. Tisk tisk. Really haven't dressed up any of this, have I? I'm not sure what to do with it, though. Let's get out that new bed that I got a bit ago. I think it might have been this one. Oh, that's big. Does fit, though. I wonder if I like the Mirkwood wardrobe better for this room. Alright, let's see about putting some furniture out over here. As well as getting actual something going on. Could do the Bywater Hills for here. It's another sort of entryway. like these blue swirls for this one. I don't want it to look exactly like the other area. And I do kind of want one of the brighter doors, I think. Let's go with this mint one. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be wood. Keep using the sort of darker wood for most of this. Could do a potted plant since this is the entryway. It's pretty cool. And this one has sort of a double set. You could have curtains on the inside and pots on the outside. That's an option. If we do curtains, I kind of wish the curtains would change color. I forgot to change the color on this. There we go. We've already got curtains on the other side of this one. This is the way most people are going to be taking to get to the food. So I think this ornate look is going to be better. And then leave that at the light wood. So it's kind of more of a transition sort of thing. Give this one columns, I think. And back to the dark wood. Oh, there's a whole other room in here. Oh, I have not been back here. We're gonna leave that alone for now. is going to be good enough for now. Okay. It's at least something. I do want to put, like, a little more decoration, though. That's enough for now, I say right before continuing. Young Tom's pillow and Young Tom's other pillow. Ah. They sure do like sharing pillows, though. Which, to be fair, a lot of people do seem to decorate houses with pillows. It's not really... I don't see the point in it most of the time. But it does seem to be a more popular style. I think that's good enough for now. And yeah, I'm gonna sleep so we can get to the delphinium stuff. Alright, I'm supposed to be talking... I don't even know which club leader it is at the moment, to be honest. It's probably Delphi or someone. Maybe Lily? I keep seeing that and thinking, oh, I need to go take care of that. And then I don't. Hello. Amazing how when you haven't got your food, suddenly you want to chase me around and get pets. But now you have food. So now you want nothing to do with me. Amazing how that works. Not sure if I'm even actually watering anything in some of those, but... probably end up picking up seeds at some point today. And Fosco. Oh, I didn't invite anyone to food today. Whoops. Well. Got some bacon grease. And some barley, but my backpack's full. Strange times, strange folks. Hello, Amaranth, official postman here. Spotted a stranger in Bywater Square, one of the big folk. Tall and gray with a pointy hat. Will has gone down to size him up, but he seems friendly to me. I'm heading down soon. Oh no. Gandalf is here again. Oh. Should probably do something about my inventory real quick. Oh, I just saw the pumpkin spawn in. Huh. I didn't realize some of these things spawn in when I put them in the pantry. That's actually kind of cool. Hello. It's not what I was trying to do, but good enough. And yep, there's one Mr. Gandalf. Hello. We've met before. Do you know who this tall fellow is, Amaranth? No, I'm afraid you're mistaken, Amaranth. Good enough, we've never met before. You brought me to buy water. Oh, that must be someone that looked like me. And I expect that person, whoever he was, might enjoy not being recognized. Oh, I see. But it sounds like you met Gandalf. I was hoping to see Gandalf again. I'm sure it will happen sooner or later. Quite possibly sooner. Are you a wizard? You do look like Gandalf. I get told that all the time. I'm a bit taller, you know. If you're not a wizard, what are you? I'm just an old grey wanderer along the road. Our road? Many roads. So if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing in Bywater? Finding out about the turnip crop. Young Tom Cotton here was telling me all about it. You said you wanted to know all about what was happening. Well, I have a special interest in hobbits and their business, and causing trouble for them. Not many of the big folk are interested in hobbits. I know that. We hobbits like to be left on our own. I know that too. And I am pleased to see little has changed in the doings of the Shire. Yes, very pleased. It's a pity you're not, Gandalf. Oh yes, and why is that? I heard he does the best fireworks. Yes, I've heard that too. But I know Gandalf only does his fireworks on very special occasions for very special people. Well, I cannot stay here talking any longer as much as I would like to. But I do have one last thing to do before I leave. I'm looking for Delphinium Brandybuck. Why? I need to do her a small favor. I knew her mother, Primrose Brandybuck. She was a great healer. Delphi isn't, though. Is she not? Perhaps. We'll see. Have you looked for her? Of course.
Yeah.
So have I. We were looking for her most of yesterday. She lives near us on the edge of the forest, but there was no sign of her. Tell me, what is most important to Delphinium? Her mother. Animals and plants are very important, but she seems to look up to her mother a lot. Ah, yes, Primrose Brandybuck. If she knew her daughter was sad, she'd want her to be found. Plants and animals are important to her, too. Delphi worries more about them than she does about herself. If only more people felt that way. And which of you does she like the most? Delphi likes everyone. That's what's so good about her. But if we had to choose, and this tall fellow wants us to, I'd have to say Amaranth here. I just met her. I haven't even known her for a year. Me? You got her to start the foraging club. That meant so much to her. Then I want you to find Delphinium for me, Amaranth. Good enough? Alright. What do you remember about her mother, Primrose Brandybuck? She used to collect her healing herbs down by the old bridge. I can still see her on that riverbank with little Delphi splashing in the water. And I would start to look for her at the bridge. I was down there earlier. There was no sign of Delphi. Didn't think there would be. But finding Delphinium is the end of the story. I want you to start at the beginning. I'm sure the answer will present itself to you one way or another, Amaranth. Good enough. Once again, Gandalf is sending hobbits on adventures. Very tall, gray canister of trouble. Okay, can you please stop looking at him? Trying to get some sort of thumbnail with him and just staring at him. No, that's probably good enough. To the old bridge. I'm guessing it's probably in the forest. Hopefully the birds will tell me if I'm off base. Seems like that's the way they're going, though. Oh no, you mean this one. Look at all these flowers. Why are there so many of them? I don't remember seeing them before. I was just thinking of that. I was wondering if they were a new forageable. Wonder if there are any more. I guess this is my trail to follow to find Delphi. Must have a hole in her pockets. Dropping flowers. Except it takes a while for flowers to grow. Oh boy, and I'm gonna have a club mission complete for her by the time I find her. The flowers are really leading me right back to her house. Nah, it couldn't be that easy. Here's another flower. And another one. It seems to be some kind of trail. I need to follow it. I was following it until you, distracted me. I'm pretty sure that's where I came up. Or no, I went across there, so I need to go... down? Yes. Gandalf, if you knew where we were going, why didn't you just tell me? You silly wizard. Hello again. It's good to see how well you've settled into Bywater, Amaranth. Good enough? Seems like only yesterday when I brought you here in my cart. So you are Gandalf. Of course I am, Amaranth. You have to forgive my little joke on the Bywater hobbits. Why didn't you want them to know who you are? Because a wizard's purposes must sometimes be hidden. I don't understand. Exactly. You seem to have found a path, then. Followed these flowers. They brought me here. They're pretty flowers, aren't they? What are they called, Gandalf? They are primroses, Amaranth. Well, that's on the nose. Approach Delphinium. Hello, Delphi. Are you alright? Amaranth, why are you here? Because I knew Amaranth would find you, Delphinium. Who are you? Gandalf is my name. At least that's what the hobbits call me. Everyone's worried about you. Why? I don't do any good, do I? I so wanted to help everyone like my mother did. I knew your mother, and I liked her very much. Primrose Brandybuck had a remarkable talent. She has passed it on to her daughter. You're wrong. My mother could heal people. I can't. No, you cannot, because you are not your mother. But you are something else, something very special. Listen, can you hear it? Birdsong, the running stream, and hobbits babbling about potatoes and pipeweed and the size of pumpkins. Sound of the Shire. But you can hear more than that, can't you? The scraping of animals burrowing deep below us, the sighing of the grass on that distant hill. You can sense the flowers start to open, the wind over the wings of skylarks, and the trees reaching ever to the sky, the slow rhythm of Middle-earth breathing. It's all part of the greater music, endless and beautiful, constant, but ever-changing. We never hear it, but it is around us, for it lies in beauty, or when the heart is stirred with song. But then a few, very few, can feel it, and such a one is you, Delphinium Brandybuck. Will Delphinium be all right? She is her mother's daughter, and from a long line of Brandybucks. Delphinium will be fine now, and Bywater will be fine too. Sometimes the strongest tree falls in a storm. What seems so unchanging can be so easily marred. Perhaps there will come a time when a storm comes even to Bywater, and then Delphinium's gifts will be needed more than ever. What? You should know, Amaranth, good enough. That wizards always talk in riddles. Yep, I can tell. Will you come back? Probably when you least expect me. Farewell. Well, that was something. I'm glad Delphi's gonna be better, but... Just a casual trip with Gandalf. Eh? Why do I have a package? Oh, because I didn't take my barley. Whoops. Yeah, I should probably do something about that. But my backpack is currently full. And I should probably plan a meal for tomorrow. Yeah, we're just gonna have it at home. May as well. Let's do Delphi and Orlo. That way I don't forget again. So that would be unfortunate. Man, it really is a quiet day when you don't have a meal to plan.
Hey.
Hello, Orlo. It's good to see you. Not selling the barley, that is actually some good stuff. And we need the nuts for chickens. I'm actually not sure what to buy now. Taters are an easy one. Never hurts to have some taters. Cabbage sprouts seem to be good for a bigger meal at least. Do more eggplant, I suppose. Got plenty of rosemary at this point. Maybe another squash? I think that should be good. Okay, apparently the squash likes potatoes, but the potatoes don't like squash. That is interesting. Probably could have planted that delphinium a little better, but the squash wouldn't like it anyway. Alright, so now I've just got cabbage sprouts, which don't like pumpkins. They don't mind the tomatoes, though. And they'll be happy with the delphinium over there. There we go. And I've still got a plot that I could plant in. And I just have more space to plant stuff than I have money to buy seeds at this point. Not necessarily a bad problem to have. I like being able to do this sort of stuff. Well, oh. Yep, she's been fed. Here's a silly chicken. Here's a silly chicken. Won't let me say hello to you or anything. Can I chase you inside? I can get you pretty close to the door, but I can't get you inside. Oh, it's another sparkly. Then where are they? Alright, I'll tell you. Since you hadn't gotten around to it, I did your job for you. Sold it all to Hobson. Managed to get a decent price for it. What is gone? As it should have been a long time ago. But some of those things belong to old Ruby. Old Ruby? I just hadn't been able to summon the strength to go through it. It's not easy, you know. There are memories in there. I wanted to ask you for help, but you were so sure it should all be thrown out. That I was so angry all I could think about was arguing. Oh dear, I've made a terrible mistake, haven't I? I'm sorry, sister. I should have taken the time to listen to you. I appreciate you saying that. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. It was always old Ruby, wasn't it? She'd help us see past our arguments and to understand each other. It'd be sad to see us fight like this. Nora, I want to do better. Not for old Ruby, but for you. And I do as well. It does nobody any good to fight and argue. At the very least, let this big brother apologize by getting that stuff back. You're only my big brother by a few minutes. Still, it's a job I take seriously, you know? Sometimes I just lose sight of it. You take everything too seriously, brother. Perhaps I do. Aww. What good siblings. Anyways, after invading on that deeply personal moment, interesting gossip. You did get better since you're out here. What is this board game that they're playing? It sort of looks like one of those games where you like try to fling pieces through a hole in the middle. I'm pretty sure it's not. I don't see like anything to use for flinging. That would also be a very hard sort of game to make into one of those closed up hinge games, since there would have to be a hole. All the pieces would fall out. Ooh, these guys are having a good dinner. I actually do kind of want to try some of the recipes from this game. Like if they released a Lord of the Rings Tales of the Shire cookbook. I have a lot of nerd cookbooks, but I don't think I have a Lord of the Rings cookbook. I don't know if they've made one. I'm gonna have to look that up. Got a Skyrim one. I've got a I'm blanking on what it's from now. It's another video game, but I'm just completely blanking on which one. But yes, especially after making a game that's all about cooking. You should probably make a cookbook. And obviously I've got like the Nerdy Nummies cookbook. Check your post box. Time to go see what the Bywater Assessor has to. What the heck was that chicken doing? Not sure if it's Noakes or Billy. Noakes says Mr. Fishy's unhappy. Favorite spots full of weeds. Noakes needs help. Have you had a good rest? Not to alarm me, but we've got a bit of a crisis with the assessor. I've got some ideas, but we could really use some help. Come find me when you've got a chance, from Lily. Delphinium wants sweet. Orlo wants spicy. Okay. Yes, I see you chasing me. I'm not sure if you guys can hear my cat just meowing up a storm. I do not know what she's after, but she is just meowing at the shelf with my candles on it, which she's not allowed on. because most of them have glass, so she would break something. It's also part of why it's down here, because the door is usually closed. Actually, I'm pretty sure she's upset at her own shadow, because she usually likes to chase her own shadow for some reason. Alright, so what meals do we have? We do have a sweet. We have fish cakes. I've already forgotten what the other one was. I think it was sweet and sour. Sweet and spicy. Okay, so what can we make that's gonna be spicy? Mostly we can make sweet at the moment. We could potentially turn this one spicy, using like cinnamon. Let's give it a try. Yep, there it goes. And that was finally one we could put in the mixing bowl. But we didn't need that one to be more crisp. I think we'll leave this one on sweet and then put... Yeah, we'll do no seasoning on this and then use the spicy on the pork. There we go, spicy rhubarb and pepper braised pork. And we may as well just make this. Have some fresh food for Delphinium. Frying pan does not make it more crisp. We can probably get it on the target. Sorry about that. Cat decided to be a little troublemaker for a second. Anyway. Eggs apparently have to be cooked. We want sweet, so... Can't put sugar? Oh wait, these are already sweet. Okay. We can't add sweet to the... Was it sweet or were we going for sour? We were going for sweet. Oh, it was because of the cheese. Yeah, could do jam. I already got a lot of sweet stuff, though. May as well just host the meal. Then spicy was... him. And sweet. For her. Now to get our recipes. Adventurous shepherd's pie.
Huh?
Well, that's interesting. And Delphi. Heard you have something for me. Then we'll deal with the foraging stuff. Lantern unlocked. Now see when exploring at night with the lantern tool. Not only does it provide light, but it also reacts with the nighttime environment. Interesting. That wasn't for the recipe. A nutty breading. Interesting. Also completed foraging club missions. And I got honey. Well done, Amaranth. You're becoming quite the gatherer. You'll be a master in no time. If you need anything else, let me know. Farewell. Nice. So now we need to go talk to Miss Lily. Who I would have thought would be at the Green Dragon. Guess the Green Dragon might not necessarily be open for business. Or Lily might just be on her way there. Should have trusted the birds. The birds know where everything is. Ah, there she is. How's the assessor doing? Glad you come. I need a favor. It's the assessor. He says he's missing his home-cooked meals and wants to go back to Michel Delving. Should we let him go? If he goes, how will we become a village? It's racking my brains, and I thought, Amaranth good enough could do this. It'll be practice for them. That sounds great. What does he want? A spicy pie, he said. Any pie, really, as long as it's spicy. I'll get started. Okay. Sure. Bywater dish is a pie. Just need to figure out how to make it spicy. Yeah, the bywater dish is my best bet. Just need flour and cream. Which means I need to go talk to Sandy Man. And young Tom. Young Tom's cool. Good day, young Tom. May as well stock up a little bit while I'm here. Lily is like the chef around here. Why am I the one cooking? For the assessor. Also, what's up with this table? Is this a thing of, like, Neffy is gonna fix the bridge or something? Probably at a later friendship level. Alright, here we are. The bywater dish. Made specifically in a spicy manner. But not too fancy because we, quite frankly, are not fond of the assessor at the moment. It is entirely his fault that I'm putting this much effort into everything. Actually kind of amazing what a little bit of flour and cream unlocks for recipes. Hello, Orlo. That's my outfit. I mean, it's not exactly it, but like, dude really stole my look. Here's your pie. Smells delicious. Why, thank you. Let's take it to the assessor. Here it is. What have you got there, Amaranth? Good enough? A spicy pie. Lovely. Always said that Amaranth here is a fine cook. Have you? Mr. Sandyman has suddenly decided that he wants to be friends with everyone. You are funny, Mrs. Cotton. Is that a pie I can smell? Yes, Mrs. Cotton thought you'd like it. You'll notice how delicious the crust looks, Mr. Assessor. Made with Sandyman's finest flour, of course. Actually, it was made with the lower quality flour, but made by a hobbit who has learned how to cook in my cooking club. And using Sandyman's finest flour, everyone in Bywater uses it. As we have no choice. Well, I think I will enjoy this very much. Thank you, Amaranth, good enough, Mr. Assessor. Oh yes, you're the hobbit who likes trousers, aren't you? No, that was Snoix. I think my memory's coming back. I should go back to Michel Delving. No, no, Mr. Assessor, don't do that. You still look ill. I agree with Mrs. Cotton. Let me help you to your room. Since when has Sandyman ever agreed with me? He's up to something. And if I find out, I'll be sure to tell you. See you soon, Mrs. Cotton. Wait to hear back about the Assessor. Again. Hello. Good horse. Or a pony. More of a pony. Hello, Orlo. Good to see you as well. Hobson, please tell me you have more spices. Cloves will do. Spicy is most of what I use them for, so... Eh. Well... let's write a letter for a meal today. Or, oh, not today, tomorrow. Let's use this one, so we can hit a few different people. Maybe not Rosie. I think Farmer Cotton. That should be okay. It's too early to go to sleep. So instead, we'll just chase around a chicken. Just a little bit of revenge. May as well do some fishing if we've got a minute then. It is a little unfortunate that we're now known as the hobbit that likes trousers. To be fair, I do like wearing trousers. But being known for trying to give old Noax an extra pair of trousers is a little unfortunate. Just because we were running around trying to help everyone not look bad for the assessor. Ooh, what's this sparkly? It's a chair. Is this the one? Yes, that's what we want. How much for it, Hobson? And sorry for the trouble. How about 5 silver pennies? That's what I paid for it, but I don't think it's worth that much. It's worth that and much more to us. Thank you, Hobson. What's all the excitement about it? It's a fairly normal chair. A bit tatty, actually. Used to be old Ruby's. She would sit on and pass down all kinds of wisdom to us. Tales, too. I know it's just an old chair, but the memory is important to us. The story of the chair, not the chair itself. And it's a valuable item. I've been selling things a long time. Value is a strange currency. My secret has always been, sell the story, not the item. More often than not, the story is worth more. My other secret is, if you don't know the story, make one up. Hobson is just about to agree with you. Looking at this chair, what comes to mind? Not just old Ruby, you, my dear sister. When I sit on this chair, I'll think about how we stopped arguing and came to understand each other. And I'll think about how you went door-knocking all night to track down Hobson, just for me. And it looks like this ordinary chair has gained yet another story. Strange that this interaction happened in the middle of the road and not, I don't know, at a house or Hobson's store or something. Guess that's just where the chair was. You look awfully grumpy. Can't find any raspberries, that's unfortunate. Would hate to not be able to find any raspberries. There's some blackberries, though. Not quite raspberries, but pretty close. Yeah, we're not going to hold on to the hedge mustard. Probably got some value, but hasn't been applicable to any recipes so far. Oh, I already planned a meal. Good. Time to sleep. And hope that the assessor is finally going to call us a village in the morning. Probably not. Quite frankly. Probably gonna get about 1 million different procrastination quests between now and that point. So that's how this game seems to be working. But let's see. Need more help. Yep. Hope you've been sleeping well. We've got more of this assessor situation. Well, unfortunately, I am out of time for this today. Oh, hi, Kophine. Thanks for the lurk. I'm sorry. That is terrible timing. Yeah, that is unfortunately all of the time that I've got for stream today. So, thanks for the lurks and thanks for watching. As always. Wait, no. We're not starting that part yet. This is going to be the last episode that I'm doing on Tales of the Shire, since it does seem like it's just going to be a lot of filler quests until we finally get called a village, if they ever do actually do that. So, I'm going to be done with this game for now. So, thank you guys for watching. If you would like to see any of my previous episodes of this game, they are all uploaded on my YouTube channel at Roanoke VT. And if you'd like to catch any of my other games live in the future, it will be on twitch.tv/ShadowRoanokeVT. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.